Hey y'all, so real quick, today is Sunday, January 22nd, 2023. I just got home from a meeting. I am a proud member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and I do have duties and responsibilities. Yes, they still take place. They could take place any day of the week, to be quite honest. So I just finished handling that. Today is actually the end of week 4 of my quantitative research and methods class. So I am still going over a couple journal articles so that I can submit for tonight. Um, just to kind of finalize like my argument and so forth. So I know I said that I'm gonna try my best to vlog. This upcoming week is about to be an extremely busy week for me because I do have a couple of days of travel involved for work, and then of course for my organization. So week 5 is about to be a bit of a doozy in terms of getting the assignment completed and so forth for that for this week. So I'm kind of behind, but still kind of ahead because I do have the moments where I do take a opportunity and I do look at my assignments ahead of schedule. But I feel like I haven't given y'all like an actual day in my life, like what a typical day or a week looks like for me. So it's either I film week 5 so that way you all can kind of see what a week looks like for me, so you kind of have a synopsis. I'm not sure exactly how I want to flow with this, if I want to show you all what my process is, how I set up things like that. Like I don't even feel like I have a full-on process because I think having started this or not even started, but having gone through majority of this journey in terms of my doctoral process in criminal justice, I feel like it's in depth, but it's not as in depth as the other concentrations. So, like, if you have people that are doing like psychology, clinical psychology, education, things like that, I feel like their programs are much more rigorous. Now, granted, not taking away from criminal justice, um, we do have the research aspect of things. So whether or not we're doing a quantitative study or a qualitative study, that really deciphers how much work we're putting in and doing the studies, finding our subjects, things like that. So it is rigorous, but then in a sense it's not as rigorous because I don't necessarily have clinics. I don't necessarily have patients. Um, so it's a little different for me in that aspect of what I have to do in the course. And honestly, um, it dawned on me as I've been like processing in terms of looking at other YouTubers that are also going through the PhD process and those that have completed their PhD journey and things like that, like listening to what they went through. Part of me, like I said in my first video, it had me thinking, am I missing out? Am I doing something wrong? Like, why is their process different from mine? And then, of course, it dawned on me, okay, each concentration, each study, each degree has its own narrative. It has its own course. Like everybody has their own degree map. They have their own things that they need to check off. And I realized doing the DCJ, it's going to be different for me. I'm not going to experience what my counterparts are experiencing in psychology. I'm not going to experience what my counterparts experience in education. Um, Even with a DBA, I don't think so everybody has their own way, their own format. So kind of giving myself grace in that aspect. But I am going to go shower, scrub this makeup off, eat, and finish reading the last 2 journal articles. Actually, no, just one. I got one more journal article that I need to review just to make sure that the information that I did document follows follows what the researchers were trying to convey in that. So pretty much we're just looking at conceptual. I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm not even gonna describe what it is. Anyway, but I just need to make sure that the information that the authors of the journal articles that I picked that I'm actually conveying the information in which they were trying to produce, like what they were trying to convey to their audience. I'm trying to make sure that I documented that correctly. And then I am also in turn answering the questions that my professor required for this particular assignment. But I do promise tomorrow, Monday, January 23rd, I will document. I think I'm gonna just do that. I'll just document my daily routine so you guys kind of have an idea as to like what a day is like for me. Granted, Monday, so I'm primarily off on Sundays and Mondays, so I'm going to be off from work tomorrow. So you're not really gonna get the work side of things, but you get to see like what a day is like for me. So I'm gonna do better and start filming that way. That way you can get better content. But I don't like my videos to be extra long. I'm past that 5 minute mark. So comment, like, share. Let me know if there's something about the DCJ program that you would like to know a little bit more about. And if you don't care, it's okay. It's cool. I'm just going to keep filming these things and sharing. But have a good night, and I will catch y'all soon. See ya.